So what's going on YouTube? It's Paradox, and we're here with the first episode of the Quad Gang podcast. First and foremost, let's get used to who we have here today. First, it's he likes to fadiddle people's buttholes, and he goes by Bosnian Bombshell 97. Please welcome the sofa cushion. Can I get your opening statement, sir?
I like buttholes.
I think you covered it pretty well there, Chris.
Yeah, thank you.
Next, he wishes his real life would be more like his actual batting average, Beast Gaming. Can I get your opening statement, sir?
Yo, that's messed up, but what's up, dude?
Next, we have the Pirate King himself. He's on the Grand Line, but he can't seem to find any girls in his lonely, depressing basement. Genetic JMD Gaming, can we get your opening statement, sir?
First off, I'm not in my basement. Second off, fuck you. Hi.
That's true, though.
Of course, to
It's not your
round
basement.
out the discussion today, we have everyone's favorite cynical Canadian, Tokenism is Whack. Can I get your opening statement, sir?
Fuck all y'all.
So we're here today to talk about Gamescom, and we're gonna start out with Microsoft's press conference. So first, they showed off Assassin's Creed Unity coming out on October 28th. And what do you guys think of Assassin's Creed Unity? Are you gonna get it? Are you not gonna get it? And any thoughts so far?
Well, I'm actually excited for it. I don't
like
know.
the honestly, the whole 100+ people on screen is actually pretty impressive. Without if there's no frame rate drop, because many freaking piece of shit games claim that there will be no frame drop, but you know. There is.
Frame drop galore. Watch Dogs.
You know,
But I mean,
yeah.
what else? What other things like weapons could they possibly add that isn't going to be completely stupid or ridiculous?
I don't know.
That's the problem with the Assassin's Creed franchise. That's the problem. They've done all like the weapons they can. Not
Exactly.
to have, like,
That's what I think too. I mean,
gigantic-
the Tomahawk was
Same
pretty
revolver.
fucking cool in Assassin's Creed 3. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was. I agree.
The ships were cool in Black Flag, which I still haven't played with, but I've heard many things. But the whole French Revolution, I mean, yeah, you got some new guns, but maybe cannon, which have been there.
Probably
But-
a guillotine here and there.
So I gotta bring this into question.
Oh.
At that little shot at Watch Dogs. Did you guys see the trailer? Was there any sort of visual downgrade here? And maybe they weren't showing off the PC version this time. What do you guys think?
Look good. They look good to me.
Yeah, I like.
The climbing looked fucking fluid.
Yeah,
liked
they
it.
like really went and focused on all the parkour aspects, especially bringing in Michael Frosty's Earnout to be the chief parkour designer or something like that. I think it's a really good move.
I mean, yeah, I think you're right. The coolest thing I liked was when he did like the little back spin off the window onto like a railing. I don't know. I thought it was small, but it was like a cool thing that's gonna make the parkour faster.
Man, I have been gone for the past 5 minutes because my mic sucks and I can't charge it correctly. But I'm back.
Oh my god. So next,
Hey,
I heard everything you were saying. I heard everything you were saying. I did, but I need to get a new charger because that's just not going to cut it.
wow.
I've
Alright,
stabilized it now, though.
Jake, you were gonna say something?
Yeah. Is it true you can actually parkour down too?
Yeah,
What do you mean? What do you mean What do you mean?
you can parkour.
Alright, well, like-
down.
Like instead
Like,
of just
you
going up
parkour
to the
down
top
towards,
or
like-
something.
Because in the previous Assassin's Creed one, it was just like a drop. It wasn't so like
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
this
okay,
is
yeah,
like
that's cool.
sick.
That makes sense. That's what
I mean,
that's
can
what
I
got
finally do fucking crazy ass flips off buildings? Because until then, I'm not done. Type in parkour anywhere on YouTube. You see people doing fucking like crazy ass flips and shit. I want that in Assassin's Creed. Get on it, Ubisoft.
So next
on
they
it.
talked about FIFA, and with Microsoft really trying to hit hard, this was
I'm pissed. I'm
Gamescom.
pissed.
This was Gamescom.
I'm
so they
so
did the
pissed.
whole Ultimate Team Legends still exclusive on Xbox, and you know the sofa cushion. You know kind of the most about FIFA in here out of any of us. So one, what is your take on FIFA 15 right now, and what do you think of that FIFA 15 bundle at $400 for the Xbox One? Go.
You know what? I mean, the bundle, it's nothing special. I don't know why. I mean, I'm happy there's not like a price super price increase on it or anything like that. It's just a normal console with FIFA and the Legends crap, which is beyond stupid to have exclusive fucking players to a group of like a specific console. That's dumb. That should not be there. That's completely like the fact that Xbox wants to spend more and more money on that to take shit away from fucking Sony gamers, which is garbage, and I can say that because I've played Xbox for multiple years before I switched to Sony. But on FIFA itself, I mean, nothing too big, but the new tweaks they added, like I guess now you can see the crossbar and the post. Sorry, what?
Fucking birds.
Yeah, birds fly through the stadium. No, the net actually, I guess, rattling more is something they mentioned. The crossbar and the post being like visibly shooken when it gets hit with the ball. The biggest thing people are probably gonna notice is the new. Let's not say it's actually gonna be as good as they're fucking hyping it to be, but the emotion that the players are supposed to show now. Because anyone in a sports game knows that anyone who's played FIFA has
open up a copy.
Anybody that's seen FIFA has seen a goal be scored, and the fucking goal scorer just has the most expressionless face, like his fucking dog just got ran over.
I want to see their amazing when they come out looking exactly like 2K14.
2K14 had some moments where it was good, but there were other moments where the emotion just wasn't there as well. It's a problem.
Yeah. Like there'd be the minute when you got a foul, it's like, man, what the hell, ref? And then 2 seconds later, he's like, my dog died. Again. You know? It's just the emotion is just kind of bleh.
So, once again, they had to touch on the indies because, you know, Xbox is making a big indie push, but you know the gamers on Xbox, they don't care about indies. They don't, you know, they don't want those indie games. But they talked about ID at Xbox, and they showed off some games coming to the Xbox One first on console that actually I thought were pretty exciting. So first, what do you guys think about Goat Simulator coming to consoles for one?
Man, there are so many PC games coming to fucking consoles. It's ridiculous.
Wait, in the fact, Goat Simulator, if you haven't heard, has sold over 1 million units.
Dude, Goat Simulator is fun as fuck.
Hold on. Goat Simulator is like the pet rock of 2014.
No, it's not.
Not even accurate at all.
You know how fun Goat Simulator is? The stupid shit you can do?
Hey, man.
A pet rock is not something you can do. You look at it. The only time a pet rock has ever been fun is when fucking Family Guy and he pissed on Peter's hand. That's the only time a rock was ever fun.
No pet rock.
Man, I'm not impressed until I see Rock Simulator 2015 on consoles. Get on it. Okay.
I know, right?
It'll happen.
Wait, what simulator?
Rock Simulator, man. Come on. You move the camera, you got a dubstep, you just playing with a rock. Come on. It's like the best game ever made, I swear. So they also showed that Smite.
Almost as good as Quick Simulator.
They also showed that Smite is coming to the Xbox One.
Remember?
So this is a MOBA coming over to a console, and if there's one thing that a lot of PC gamers seem to hate, it's when their beloved properties come over to consoles, and especially with this
PC gamers hate when
trend,
anything goes to a console.
Do you think that this will fit on the Xbox One? Do you think it will play the way it should be played?
No.
I doubt it.
No.
No.
It's a third-person MOBA.
No, with games like that is that each key on a keyboard is assigned to each different thing.
True.
You only have so many buttons on a controller. You probably have to hold right trigger or left trigger and then pick something with the right analog stick while you have to keep moving around with the left and hitting people with the other button. It won't be as smooth as it possibly could be on a keyboard.
Sorry. It's almost like they just be dumbed down.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna just be like limit the
Make the game more
experience you have
boring.
with it, and it's just gonna be boring, right?
Exactly.
I think that they're...
And like for anyone who's really into OBAs, it's not gonna
piss
be
them off.
good. Yeah, exactly.
I think as far as the controls go, they might do it where, you know, your left and right are just your move. And I think Smite has sort of the same. They might do it as like just use the face buttons for one individual attack, and then use the bumpers for two other ones. I forgot how many attacks you normally get. I know League you get what, like 5 different attacks? I'm not sure.
I think League is I think you get like 5 attacks. It shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. So of course this wouldn't be an Xbox conference if they didn't show Call of Duty. Now we're just coming off the Advanced Warfare multiplayer reveal, and what do you guys think of this 1 terabyte $500 Xbox One with the Advanced Warfare paint job? Because I think it's absolutely hideous.
It looks like shit. Any Xbox One I've seen that's custom has looked like shit.
No,
The
come on.
fucking console has. I don't know, man.
Hold on, Game of Thrones Xbox One, that was pretty sexy. I'm not gonna lie.
It was basically.
The Evolve one was unbelievable.
Here's the thing with my opinion. Well, I haven't seen the Evolve one, so I can't. That's why I said anyone I've seen personally.
Fair enough.
But the thing with the Xbox is that they put 4 different patterns on one console. That's why it would be so hard to make that look good. You got stripes going diagonally, horizontally, vertically, and then a blank space or some weird shit. But the terabyte, that's pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm jealous of that. We don't have a terabyte system or.
Advanced Warfare is gonna be like 50 gigs. But hey, you might need this extra terabyte for DLC, knowing how Activision likes to cram it down
for other games, obviously.
I know.
Did you really?
I was fucking making a reference. I was being funny.
I thought he was serious for a second. I thought he really thought the
Yeah,
terabyte was only like you can only put Call of Duty stuff.
No, it's obvious. It's over the whole console.
my
I'm
God.
just saying that you're gonna need this extra space for all the DLC we're gonna cram down your throat.
I'm sure like the YPS4 might have a terabyte too. They'll do something. Sony has to.
There will be. I'm sure there will be eventually.
Yeah,
they have it
for
for.
want to compete.
Speaking of that, I was gonna dive into this for a second. I'm mad that they didn't announce external fucking drives.
We'll get to Sony
for-
later. Just
yeah,
hold your
I'm mad
Sony
about that.
fanboy in a
Yes.
Hold
Just
your Sony fanboy
the
panties,
leading
RJ.
game.
We're gonna get to it.
Not as,
So,
not as,
what do you
they're not as decorative as your Sony fanboy.
What do you guys think about Advanced Warfare's multiplayer?
Looks sick.
I'm excited, but at the same time worried about like how that's gonna play out in the competitive field.
I like how it's fast paced, dude.
I like how I don't know if you guys heard about this part. You probably did. They don't know if they're gonna keep it like this, but certain exo abilities you only get one life for. So think about that.
That's interesting.
Like some exo abilities.
One per life, you mean?
No, one time. One time is all you get.
In a game?
I might be wrong. I think that's what I heard. But if that's true, that could be a little weird.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
There's also no dead
I don't know. The guy said you get to use it one time in the game. So, I mean, it would not be dumb because it would really mean you have to be more careful with when you decide to use your ability. Like you could use it to get a big lead in the beginning or try to get the close win at the end.
True.
Well, it's not gonna be a big lead if it's once.
So.
But the cool thing is like the exo boosters and exo slide you use, that puts you on the mini map.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful if you're playing Surge.
Except if you have the perk, which is guaranteed I'm running, because I'm going to be boosting all over that map.
Same here.
Oh yeah, no, that perk slot's gonna be doubled up with that, and I forget there was another perk in it that was a must-have.
Anyone else upset that there's no dead silence?
I am.
No, because there's no amplify.
Yeah.
The reason they did that was because you're allowed dead silence in the competitive field, but not amplify, so they're just leveling the playing field for the competitive side.
It's not leveling anything. The footsteps in COD are so loud, I hear you across the map.
Footsteps are incredible.
There's this video by Optic Midnight where she explains their whole reasoning
Their
behind taking away
reasoning,
dead
you're
silence.
getting the reasoning wrong. I know which video you're talking about. I was just about to say that. Their reasoning was that they didn't want to have any sort of crutch perks, so they didn't want you to automatically say, okay, I need this perk, like how you would use Juggernaut all the time in COD 4, how you would use
Yeah, they wanted
how
it.
you use
They didn't
toughness
think it would
in
be
Black Ops 2, how we
because
use
it's
focus
not
and
balanced
ghost.
if you
But the
need
thing
the
is,
perk.
toughness is also in Advanced Warfare, and everyone's gonna run.
But they did mention that there wasn't that much flinch to begin with.
True.
So
The
it
thing is,
might be
though,
just a little bit
they're
of a
taking
boost.
it away. They don't want you to need something, because when you need something to be good, the game's not really balanced if you need perk to not get fucked on by people left and right.
You and that.
Well, don't say that.
No, that's not
especially no one
100%
is.
true because there are people who don't need that silence and would just destroy you. That's
Like,
that's
no, 'cause,
personal
like, if you
preference
have-
of what
if
you
you have-
need.
If you don't run focus, your
Again,
accuracy when you get shot, especially in Ghost, is just ludicrous.
Not unless you know where to aim, you get an easy headshot.
Everywhere.
That is true.
Yeah, but like the difference between running focus and not running focus in Ghost is so obvious that
Personally, I
everybody
played
runs
just
focus.
fine
That's
without
a wasted-
without it when I
That's a
started.
wasted perk slot right there because they're using it on focus. So they're trying to make you not they don't want you to absolutely use a certain perk to do good.
Well, I mean, that didn't work either way. They're still fucking cold-blooded, which keeps you off UAVs. No matter what type of Call of Duty they're going to make, there's always going to be perks you
There's
need.
still gonna be at least
no matter
one
what
perk
you
that
play.
Every single person runs.
Yeah.
Exactly, if you're going to play pubs, your
Well,
ass
in this
needs
case,
fucking the thing that
one
keeps you off
perk I see
UAVs.
almost everybody running is that EXO ability suppression one.
I hope so.
I don't know. I don't
That one's-
think everyone
That one's
would,
not a necessary perk, it's just a little
I mean,
help.
every time, if you're like me, you're gonna be double jumping your ass left and right the second you get into that game.
But depending on your play style, if you're a straight up
My play
rusher,
style- well,
that would be
yeah.
a wasted perk.
I wouldn't really call that a wasted perk. Alright, well, for my playstyle, that's a definite need.
Exactly, that's why I said if you were a rusher, instead of having a perk that keeps you
If you're a
hidden,
rusher,
you don't care
still
about being
want the
hidden.
entire team going right on you, because then you're just
Rushers
fucked.
are supposed to have that though, because they're kind of supposed to be a distraction at the same time, in my opinion.
Well, that's if you're
Or
not
they're just the
playing.
people who
If
straight
you're-
up like being
you're
known where they
solo.
are.
You're solo playing in a game, and you're not like on a team with your friends.
That is not.
You're
That is
rushing.
not rushing. That is
That's
beating
not
a lone
rushing.
wolf. That's different. That's just being.
It is completely
Yeah, but
different.
if you're like rushing right.
If you're a
in-
rusher, you should, depending on what game mode you're playing, let's say you're playing like Surge, if you're a rusher, you should be either trying to plant the bomb or slay as many people as you can, as quick as you can.
Or draw fire.
Or that too. Again, distraction. If there's a perk I could take that would make me a more effective rusher than being hidden when I use my exo boost, I'd rather take the perk that would make me more effective in my position.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
But
we
this is
spent
not a
too much
COD
time on it.
podcast. We should really move on.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I
let's
think we
move
spent way too
on
much time on
to
it.
Evolve. Now, we know that Evolve recently got a delay, and they showed a new map here at Gamescom, or at Gamescom, because we're not in Cologne, Germany right now, let's be honest. So, Evolve's new release date is February 10th. Now, my big question for you guys here is, I'm excited for Evolve, but when they showed it off at this Microsoft press conference, they brought out 2 shoutcasters, and it seems like they're trying to make a huge sort of esports push or competitive push with this game. What do you guys think about that? Because I don't think it's working. I think it's just coming off as cheesy.
I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, I don't think that's.
It's not a
gonna work.
game that can be competitive.
If
I
you
don't see
have
how it
4
would be.
people on one team versus one other person, who's a
Exactly.
monster,
How could you have
that's
a
not
team?
It makes
Well,
no sense.
I mean,
That's not working.
we don't know what kind of monsters there are. Maybe there's a monster that is a tank or
Yeah, like
something. I mean, it could
they're
work in
picturing
competitive, but we will not know if it could work or not until we get the full
No,
game.
but
Now we're
Like
just
the main thing is like how would you have a team? Like
You
because
could
you have
do-
one person on one side, and then you have
Well,
4
exactly.
people against
I
it.
know.
the team is the 4
4v1,
people.
that's
That's about it.
You can't
That's all
really
you
be a
get.
competitive team of one just going out on a
No,
ball.
listen.
Exactly.
Okay. So technically, what they could do is sort of do a hybrid of like the way COD does esports and the way StarCraft does esports. Because StarCraft is 1v1 for their esports scene. So you could just have these people that only use monsters, and then you could have these set teams to go against that person. I mean, it would be really weird or something, but
It would.
could maybe
That'd be
work.
really
I don't know.
Honestly, it's interesting to watch. That's for damn sure.
Plus, if
I mean,
one
there could be
monster has like just a weakness, you can exploit the shit out of that.
You don't know if you don't know if every monster is gonna have an
No,
obvious
but
weakness.
after months of just dissecting the game, the weaknesses and play styles that work against each individual monster is going to start to show.
And that's what creates a metagame.
And a competitive player is just gonna exploit the shit out of that.
But that's what
But
makes a
there's
metagame.
always a
Yeah, but
person.
there's weaknesses with the players too, with each of the players.
Exactly. You get rid of a
Each of the
support
hunters have
guy,
a
You're a monster. You're a
the whole
giant
team is
fucking
kind of
player.
fucked. You get rid of a medic, the whole team's fucked on a whole nother level. Everything has
anyone
a
You
in the
weakness.
team
revive
is
your
fucked.
teammates. Though. That's the
In a
thing.
way,
Anyone in the team is
yeah.
fucked.
You can revive your
much.
teammates. So that's the thing.
but if they die, you can't revive them.
No, they come
Yeah,
back.
yes, you can.
After,
Wait, what?
Yes,
No, they come
Yeah,
back.
yes, you can.
After
Wait, what?
like
Yeah, they do
20
come
Yeah,
back.
they come
There's
back
a-
after like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
really?
There's some ridiculous respawn time.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know too much about the game. Honestly,
So like, if you
the
take
thing
one
they showed
out,
at the
bait people. You could bait people with a revive.
Exactly.
That's an easy another kill.
Unless it's
Then they're
much
down.
good.
Then they're down to 2.
that's
like-
true.
Definitely back to the competitive side. There could be different game modes. Like there could be one where you hunt down a monster against another team.
Yeah.
That could be very competitive.
That'd be cool.
That would be interesting.
That'd be insane. 4v1, yeah. That's a crazy
So-
free for all. That could be cool.
Now I want to get into
That guy who's won is fucked.
the real hot topic, the real thing that's blowing up the internet. So Microsoft dropped pretty much, I think, in my opinion, the only bombshell to come out of this entire first day of Gamescom was the
I
fact
swear
that
to God, if
Rise
you're
of
not
the
taking it-
Tomb Raider is an Xbox
God damn it.
exclusive. However, we don't know if this is a lifetime exclusive or a timed exclusive. Judging on the way that Microsoft, Crystal Dynamics, and Square Enix are talking about it, it is a timed exclusive.
Yeah, I would have not imagined that it's a lifetime exclusive.
You
That
know,
was
especially
crazy.
Especially due to the fact of how many more PS4s have been sold
Exactly.
in 360s. They would
Like they would
lose a
Square
lot of
Enix would
money.
just be shooting this on the foot.
Exactly.
Especially when they weren't happy with
Especially
the sales of
since-
the original to begin with.
Exactly, and then when it came out with the definitive edition, it sold very well on the PS4.
And then you
Where
also have the fact
actually made a
that
profit.
you also have the fact that Tomb Raider started on a
God, every
PlayStation.
time I hear Tomb Raider, the definitive edition, I just think back to that guy on the Wii video.
Wow.
Definitive edition of everything on the Wii.
there's
Wii
only
U
there's
this
only
summer.
so much we can discuss about Tomb Raider. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not an avid
mean-
Tomb Raider player, so it doesn't piss me
all
off.
the
I
people who
just think
care about
it's
Tomb
dumb.
Raider is Quentin and Justin.
Well, no,
care
I,
about
I,
that.
the thing that I care about is the fact that that Microsoft is just has so much money to
They're throwing
make
around the
games
money.
that shouldn't be exclusive.
Yeah, hello.
They're throwing around
Literally
the
Like,
money.
that
almost
game should not be an exclusive.
Buy
Yeah.
is a Microsoft computer.
So the question for you guys is, Token,
Well,
maybe
one of
specifically you, are you gonna get this game first when it comes on Xbox One? Or are you gonna wait for it to come to PS4? And if you didn't have an Xbox One, would this be something to sort of push you over the edge?
Probably, yeah. I'm probably gonna get it on Xbox One, and yeah, it probably would push me over the edge. Mostly because my sisters are female gamers. They really like Tomb Raider for having the female hero.
I'm not gonna say it. We're podcasting right now.
Hey, what?
You mean, my future wife is also a female gamer, brother.
Shut up. Shut up. Fuck yourself.
Alright. Oh, I'm sorry.
So I think that's just a really interesting move. So I'm expecting to see this on PS4 and PC sometime in 2016. And a real interesting thing, I think they're targeting a holiday 2015 release with Rise of the Tomb Raider. So that means it's going to be going up against Uncharted. But I think the worst thing here is that it's going to be going up against Halo 5. That's internal competition. You don't really want that.
Oh, damn.
So what are they going to
That
do?
would be the stupidest thing they've ever
big
done.
games. It doesn't. I feel like Halo 5 and Tomb Raider are somewhat of a separate audience.
They are, yeah, they are.
They are, but it could still cost a small amount of internal.
It causes
conflict.
a small amount, but like
Yeah.
I imagine that all three of those games are going to sell well.
Yeah.
Even if Tomb Raider doesn't sell well right away, because I would pick Halo 5 or Uncharted over Tomb Raider, to be honest.
Or the new Legend of Zelda.
Like, yeah.
Who would not pick
Wait,
Uncharted
the
4?
canon one or
the
the
one
Dynasty
next year on
Zelda?
Wii U, not Hyrule Warriors, the actual canon.
Okay, cool. Hyrule Warriors is still fun as much as you hate Dynasty Warriors, Clinton.
So
Hashtag sponsor me, Hyrule.
let's get into Remedy, what Remedy had to show, and they finally showed Quantum Break. Now, if you didn't know that the main character in Quantum Break's named Jack Joyce, and he has the power to control
Very female.
time. And the game looks really
Not
good,
really
I think.
control.
The game looks really good. However, I had a couple of questions about how it's really going to play out because, like, I think the first half of that, he was just going around and just wrecking everybody, and then they finally showed that there are some enemies that can also manipulate time.
Well, not manipulate, but be able to be active within the quantum break. And also, he doesn't really have the power to control time so much as the guy stated in the press conference. Time will just stop, and he has to traverse.
No. He has a small amount of time control. He can go through time in a blur, but he can also slow it down.
That's another aspect of it.
The part that they showed.
They showed a part
like
before
he has to
that. You got
traverse
to that late.
through like the random quantum break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up and I got on that podcast like 20 minutes late. I got in like halfway through Quantum Break.
Speaking of which, IGN, your stream sucked balls today. Just gotta say it.
Yes, seriously, Jesus, nothing but
the Sony one.
nothing but the balls. Honestly, Sony stream so bad they have straight audio and.
Did you really expect
cuts.
it to be as good as the Microsoft one? I mean, come on. But no, back to the game. It's gonna be too easy.
You think?
I know. I feel like it's gonna be too easy. With the freaking with the air quotation super speed, you're practically untouchable.
It's really cover based.
I imagine there will be enemies that will be able to do something.
Hopefully, I feel like even on the hardest difficulty, that game's gonna be somewhat of a breeze.
Hopefully. I want to see.
The main thing, are they still pushing that TV integration?
They are. That's still a part
What
of
is
it.
it?
I thought that died out after they realized what he was.
No, they're still
calling
keeping
him
the TV stuff going for Halo and for Quantum Break.
I got such hate for that, man.
Halo TV might work.
Halo TV might. Quantum Break, I don't know about that one.
But I mean, TV.
I don't know much about the Quantum Break
Break's
TV.
actual existence.
Exactly. It's bizarre though.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
But I mean, it makes sense that they're trying to push TV stuff on an Xbox One because it's an Xbox One. They have the whole
they're trying
watch
to push
TV while you
TV
play.
within this
They have the
actual
dumbest
game,
name
so.
ever and the stupidest reasoning behind it. Bingo.
Wait, what? What are you?
They're trying to push TV within the actual game now.
Yeah.
Like there's episodes that you have to watch for the story, like type thing.
Oh, that's stupid.
I mean,
That's so much added work, and you guys know I'm lazy. I don't want to do that. Fuck
dedicated fans won't. Dedicated fans will.
Oh, I know.
Some will
I'm
be
sure
mad. Some will like
it's
it.
just weird. It's weird to me.
It's gonna be a
personally.
split audience,
Yeah.
no matter what.
I think the game's gonna be good though. All in all, after everything's said and done, I think it's gonna be good.
It does look good.
It looks good, but I still think it's gonna be too
Jake
easy.
to chime in, because Jake hasn't talked in about 20 minutes.
Don't worry.
Well, Jake's
Jake.
not there.
Oh, I guess he's
They
eating.
also-
You'll just hear him go, dude, with a super cool thing he's interested in. Yeah, there.
There.
So,
So what about Destiny, dude?
They also touched on Fable Legends. I don't know if really any of you really want to talk about Fable Legends at all, but I just want to throw it out there for the people watching or listening that there's a multiplayer beta for Fable Legends starting on October 16th. So if you're looking forward to that, have at it. You guys have anything to say about Fable Legends?
Does anybody here besides me want to at least talk a little bit about Fable?
You're
You
the
know,
only one, as far as I know.
I remember very vaguely.
It's just something
vaguely what
interesting to
happened
talk about. Their online little competitive thing is it's weird.
Yeah.
It's very
It does
weird.
look cool. I'll give it that. It did look interesting when I saw it at E3.
You know,
And I was like,
I can't remember what that game was called. Doesn't matter. It's So what? They play through the story while you're controlling monsters where to go, when to spawn.
exactly.
How is that gonna be in like missions, or is that the entire story?
I don't know. I don't know if it'll be the entire story or if it's just.
I would imagine missions because entire story.
Entire story would be difficult to do, especially because like you'd have to have someone connected as a villain.
You know what I would imagine if they do entire story? It would constantly be switching of the evil people, like who's ever controls the evil monsters.
Like rage quitting, what would that do to your story experience?
Hashtag rage quit gaming.
Hashtag Jacob Nunes, hashtag least gaming, hashtag rage quit.
It's definitely going to be an interesting thing to watch, but graphically it doesn't look impressive for a next generation game. I mean,
its whole style, it doesn't really require.
Exactly, the style of it isn't wowing. I mean, it looks.
Yeah, the style doesn't require just.
I like the
I know. I mean,
graphic
it's
fidelity.
it's Fable's
I know.
iconic art style. They've been doing that since the first
Yeah.
one, so I mean, I
Yeah.
can't really complain.
And they're not gonna just change the photorealism all of a sudden.
Exactly. Would be cool, but you know, sure dedicated Fable fans wouldn't be into it like I am, because I'm not a.
So they also
Fable junkie.
showed off this new game called Scream Ride, and I think this is going to be really interesting because it's going to be going up against a new roller coaster tycoon that's coming out next year. And when I saw Scream Ride, when I was watching the trailer, I'm just sitting there like, is this the return to Thrillville? Is this the return of Thrillville? Because I really, really like Thrillville. So I don't know if you guys saw the trailer for Scream Ride or not, but if you did, what do you think?
Stupid. It was so stupid.
Okay, alright, buddy, we got your 5 stupids while he was talking, while you were interrupting him.
Just making sure. Just making
Alright,
sure.
okay, while you were being Rudy Pants and interrupting him in the middle of talking, what the hell?
I never played anything like that.
How do you advance in the game? Kill people? I saw a lot of killing people, and the scientist guy was just like, we killed 2 more this time. Like, I don't understand how you progress. I understand that part, but is killing good or bad in that game? Because I know in Roller Coaster Tycoon, it's not good at all.
I don't know. I know in Thrillville it wasn't good.
Same company, right?
I don't know. I would have to look that up.
If it... well,
you were calling it a
what's
spiritual successor to the Roller Coaster Tycoon without even knowing what company it's from, bro.
I call it the spiritual
No,
successor.
he said
to
Thrill Ride. You know what
That's
though?
what it looks
To a
like.
game that is
I'm not
just
sure if it is or not, but that's exactly what it looks like.
true. But to a game that's just about building roller coasters and making people scream, it looks fucking gorgeous. At least the scenery does.
I like the art style.
Like, yeah, it
It
looks
reminded
pretty.
me of Wii.
It's probably because everything was fucking white.
It looks like those little stupid, what are they called? Avatar. Yeah, the Mii's from
Why?
Wii.
Just because they wore blue tracksuits
I
when they were
was
fucking on the
looking at
roller
them.
coasters?
They look like the Mii's. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, is this a Wii thing? Are they teaming up with Nintendo at this conference? I don't know. It was weird. I did not enjoy it.
Alright,
I
what's
would
this?
Tell you that this is not the same company that made the Thrillville series. I'm looking at
so
right
it's a whole...
now, it's not the same.
I mean, if killing people is a good thing, dude, I'm gonna create a roller coaster that's just up high and then a downhill into the fucking ground.
Actually, it is the same company. It is the same company.
Oh, is it?
Right. Yep. And
Oh, it's
it is
cool,
for
actually.
Xbox One and Xbox 360 apparently.
Capitalizing.
So I'm gonna have to buy that when I get an Xbox One. That's definitely something I'm gonna spend some time with.
It looks fun. I'm not gonna lie. I'd get
I
it
got a
once I get my own
360.
Xbox One.
Yeah.
You know, I should actually get an
What?
Xbox
That's a
One.
360.
Should do that. What's next on the agenda?
So next is Forza Horizon 2. Now this game continues
Oh.
to look
we can-
absolutely beautiful, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
really
Gorgeous.
really
Looks
sort of
pretty.
doubled down on the social features and showed that there's no online lobbies. You can have up to 1,000 player clubs. There will be car meets in game, and there's some sort of thing called online road trip that's a separate thing from online free roam. What do you guys think
cool.
of Forza Horizon 2? Because I can't wait to play this game.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I want it.
I didn't like how Forza felt when I played it, but their ideas are spot on. It's fucking cool.
Really? You
Road
don't like
trip
how
is
Forza,
cool.
Forza feels amazing.
It felt
In my
slow to
opinion.
me. It felt really slow. Maybe because I'm not a whole like into driving simulators. Because like when I played Need for Speed, I felt like I was fucking going super fast, even though Need
Okay,
for
that's
Speed is
because it's really arcade.
exactly. It's arcadey as it gets. So I mean,
It could get more
I would need to be more.
Burnout.
Yeah. Oh god, I played that too. That was fun. It was
Watch
stupid.
Dogs. and then even worse, GTA 4.
Oh,
God.
Oh my god. Ew.
That was disgusting.
Ugh.
I feel
Should be fun,
meh
though.
about Horizon 2.
You have what about Horizon?
That's because you don't like racers.
I feel like I'm gonna get my fill on Drive Club and the Crew, especially.
they're all different games, dude. They're all gonna
They
feel
are all
different. They're all gonna
different
play
games.
different. They're all gonna look
I feel like
different.
I'm gonna get my social racing aspect enough from the crew, and then
I would
just-
buy an Xbox One for Forza Horizon.
I would buy it, try it. Yeah, I would definitely try Forza again. I think the last
I'm
time I
not
played
that
was
big on
4
racing
or
games in
3.
the first place.
The crew is way more arcadey than
The crew is very
Horizon 2.
arcadey, bruh.
It's
I'm gonna get my
fun.
social aspect from the crew. I'm gonna get my
But you're
more of a realistic
Okay.
aspect from the Drive Club, which still isn't really realistic. It's
there
still
is
kinda
honestly Forza's probably the most realistic driving game that's gonna be out.
No,
recently.
Gran Turismo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well let me rephrase that. Non-course driving game.
Then again, Horizon 2 is
Because Gran Turismo is gonna be on a course. It's not either, but it's definitely the closest to all the open world racing games.
Yeah, I'll agree with him on that.
Yeah,
one.
Gran Turismo, if you're counting courses, definitely
Gran
gonna be the
Turismo
most
and Forza
realistic.
Motorsport are
I never played Gran
Gran
Turismo though, because I
Turismo
came
has
from Xbox.
1,000 plus courses, I'm pretty sure.
I barely played Gran Turismo, but it was fun.
Is open world.
I never
Gran
had.
Turismo had 1,000 cars and 200 courses in Gran Turismo.
Yeah, I played a little bit of it, man. A lot of fucking cars.
Yeah, I have Gran Turismo.
Anybody that played Xbox remember? Anyone remember PGR?
Yes.
That was a pretty sick racing game, dude. What?
I,
They need to bring
my
that
brother
back.
had that. My
PGR
brother
was
had that for his
good.
Xbox 360. I fucking grabbed his controller, tried it, and I crashed into everything.
If I remember
Dude, that game took skill.
PGR, well, inspiration for the crew came from PGR.
I might like the
It was
crew
either
then,
from
but
the
let's
crew-
hope they
it
didn't
was
dumb
either
it down
for
to be
the
too
crew or for
arcadey.
Horizon 2. It was one of the two, but PGR influenced one of those games. I can't remember which one exactly.
PGR was definitely, for me, it was definitely a fun racing experience. At least the courses were really good.
Alright, so let's shift over to Sunset Overdrive, coming out October 28th with a $400 white Xbox One bundle. What do you guys think?
And Q's Fangasming.
If I didn't already have an Xbox One, I'd buy it.
I don't like it. I don't like the
Drool.
game.
Mm.
It's not my cup of tea. I mean,
Yeah,
I might like it if
I.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. I might like it if I play it, but as of right now, it's not something I would
I'm not
buy.
gonna like
style.
it because it doesn't.
It's not just the art style, it looks, the gameplay doesn't look like it, I mean, how do I
It
explain
looks like.
It looks
to
too
me,
cheesy.
It looks
I
like.
just feel
old
like I
school
wouldn't
Jack and
enjoy it.
Daxter.
I can't wait for this game.
That's
The
what I
gameplay
feel
looks
like.
like it's gonna
That's
play
what I feel
like. No,
It's
quick.
just a game that doesn't
me-
take itself seriously, which is awesome. in my
Exactly,
opinion.
and I do like games like that, but just something about
To
the
me,
game
it looks like it's
strikes
gonna
me as-
play like old school Jack and Daxter with just a somewhat different combat experience.
Jack and
Seems like
Daxter.
Jack and Daxter
Where's
feels
Jack
like-
and
If you haven't played Jack and Daxter, you need to sit down.
which I think is
Yeah, it looks
perfect.
like Jack and Daxter mixed with Infamous.
I mean,
You know what? I saw the dude sliding across the fucking cable
Yeah.
line, shooting just like Infamous. I was like, oh come on.
yes!
That's
I was like, yes!
yeah. It made me laugh.
I was
Man,
like,
I just want that launcher with
"Ooh."
the freaking records. That looks
know,
cool.
right?
Launching records
That
and people.
God. The only thing I remember from that trailer is a teddy bear gun and
That
lots
thing
of
too.
orange drink.
Oh,
What?
the
What
guns in that
game?
game look so interesting.
Orange
Sorry,
drink.
what game?
One of the selling points. Sunset Overdrive,
Oh yeah, they look silly. They look silly.
which
They
is what
sound
I
fun.
like. They
They sound
look
fun.
like they'd be interesting. Like
Yeah.
a teddy bear gun that blows
This is
up.
your apocalypse.
Like,
Make the best of
also
it.
teddy bear.
It's awesome
Like-
apocalypse.
So let's
This is
end
your
this-
awesome
let's
apocalypse.
end the Microsoft segment of this podcast by talking about Halo, the Master Chief Collection, and then I actually want to touch on one more thing before we get off of Xbox. So first, let's talk about the Master Chief Collection. So they're launching this Halo channel. It looks like it's just gonna be a dedicated app for Xbox One that has loads of Halo content. Like it's looking like Halo 24/7. Like I don't know what's going on. I saw interviews. I saw like competitive matches. And what do you guys think of this Halo channel push?
Live action
'Cause I
Halo
think
2.
they're starting to really milk Halo.
I think they've been milking Halo for years. I don't know what you're talking about, but now they're starting to get
Well, yeah.
desperate with it. Now they're just
I
getting
wouldn't say
desperate.
desperate. It's
Now,
one of their
no,
best-selling
well,
franchises.
now that they're
Exactly.
not they're losing out to Sony, and they're making all
No,
these.
they're not.
They're making all.
Halo's still
wow.
huge.
sales.
Halo's
I'm telling
huge
you.
in the Xbox community.
They're making
People
all
went
these
crazy when they
pushes,
said Halo 5
making
and the
all
Master
these
Chief
pushes
Collection.
to buy out all these little special
That was
features
sick.
and whatnot for all these games. Signing with Ubisoft now, making freaking whatchamacallit, Tomb Raider an exclusive.
That's not Ubisoft though.
You-
Time,
talking about-
most likely.
I feel like they're really
That's
trying to push
Square
people
Enix.
towards
Okay.
Xbox.
Yeah, Sony does that
That's how
too.
you get people.
Yeah, but they're
Like,
Sony
Destiny is coming out.
Sony isn't
Destiny
like
has so much exclusive
what's running their
content,
money,
and you know how
everybody-
pissed off Xbox people are about the Destiny thing?
Very pissed off.
We'll get to
Oh
that.
yeah,
They're
they're
really
all,
mad.
they're all
We'll get
beyond
to that.
butthurt.
We'll get to that.
They're all blaming Bungie.
I saw this funny comment in the Bungie app forum section.
Okay,
Hold
let's
on to it. We'll get to that. That time will come.
I'm gonna remember that one.
But the Halo, I mean, they're not desperate. They're not. I don't feel like they're milking anything now, because it's a new story. It's a new company. They're writing everything differently. It's like you're getting a new Halo game, kind of.
Because if you watch the commercial, he said the game mechanics are exactly the same.
That's
in,
not
like,
what I'm
the
talking about. I'm not
remastered.
talking
Oh,
about
they
game
changed
mechanics.
it.
I'm talking about writing.
Halo has some of the best game mechanics.
Exactly.
shooter.
No, they're
Why
saying
would
like
they change
story mode, the story mode and the multiplayer are exactly the same. The only thing different is the graphics.
Because it's a
You
collection.
can't have the
We're not
same
talking
story,
about
it'd be
Halo
the
5,
same
we're talking
game.
about the Master Chief Collection.
Alright, okay.
Okay, the Master Chief
So-
Collection. I mean,
I did.
I got confused.
I liked it.
I mean, what is there to talk about? You played them. Now you get to play them with better graphics.
Exactly.
In the original
About it.
multiplayer.
Exactly.
That too.
Which was awesome. I will definitely buy that because I would
I was
love
just
to actually get a chance to play them.
I was just making a comment about RJ saying how everything's the same. It cannot be the same, or there wouldn't be a new game.
Yeah.
No one's
I
gonna
was
buy
talking about the Master Chief collection, guys.
Wait, what's in the Master Chief Collection?
Halo 1,
Halo
2,
Anniversary.
every old
no,
game.
just 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, every
ODST and Reach.
Why
Well,
4? I'm not gonna. 4 I was not a fan of.
you don't need
But
to
Halo
play
2
4.
multiplayer,
Everyone's
dude?
gonna be playing Halo 2 multiplayer.
Dude, that
Exactly.
I love Halo 2, bro.
Everyone's gonna be doing that.
Yeah,
That game's
that's
about
why
to
they
make a
decided to make the
resurgence.
ranking. That's why they decided to make the ranking system in Halo 5 the same as Halo 2.
Cause it worked.
Yeah,
It was the
because it
best.
worked.
It was the fan favorite. Why fuck it up?
Yep.
Exactly.
Why didn't Bungie do that for 3 and 4? Was Bungie still a part of 4? Or was
Bungie
that-
didn't make one for
Bungie
Yeah,
stopped
they
at
made
3, bro.
3.
God, I didn't realize how copy and paste the snipers were on Destiny and
The whole
Halo
thing is
until I
pretty
saw
copy and
that.
paste, which
The
again,
whole
not
game-
a problem.
The second I saw that sniper aim in with like the full circle as the red dot sight, pretty much like in that blue tint. I'm like,
Snipers were good in
God,
Halo.
no.
Why screw it up in
Again,
Destiny?
why
It's another different company.
change it?
Exactly.
Why
the
change
sniping-
it? It has some of the
sniping's
best
always been
mechanics.
It's not
fun.
even the same. It's not the same IP. That's
All right, then. Okay,
No.
fine. Why is Advanced Warfare gonna feel like all the other CODs? Oh, why should they do that? Why would they do that?
Destiny's
Because
not
it
a part of the
works.
Halo, dumbass.
It's
I'm
made
talking
by the
about
same
Destiny.
company, though. That's
Why does
why.
Titanfall feel like Call of Duty
It
then?
might be by the same
Why,
company.
Why does
exactly. Why
Titanfall
does
feel like Call
Titanfall
of
feel like Call of Duty? It's not part of the
Because it
franchise.
works. It works. That's why.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
made by
Why
Old
change what
Infinity employees.
Just like
Exactly.
how
Well,
Destiny, made by Bungie, which made Halo.
Wait, you get a Halo 5 multiplayer beta if you get the Master Chief
Yes,
Collection?
that is correct.
Yep.
The Halo 5 beta will begin on December 29th
October-
and run through January
December.
18th.
Yep.
It will
Yep.
focus 4v4
That's only on Xbox One, right?
gameplay and dedicated
Yeah.
servers.
Shit.
Okay, so
Oh, I might get an Xbox One then, so I can just do that.
I'll play with you.
I'll
Yeah, me
continuing
too.
on now. Let's get
Alright.
past this.
Alright, so the last
Well,
thing.
just 'cause you're the only one here that has
Sony
so much hate to
is
Halo.
that Xbox has a big software update coming soon that promises DLNA support and a lot of sort of compatibility for like MP3, WMV, MP4, all those file formats. So they're really making this entertainment push. And what do you think about this? We haven't heard about the file formats from Sony specifically, but what do you think? What do you think this is going to bring to the Xbox?
I wanna
One?
hear
And I
Cutting
think it's about
Soft first.
time that they put this stuff in.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love DLNA support on my PS4. But like, good for them for getting it. It's important. DLNA support is very important. It just makes everything so much easier. Like, I love streaming stuff from my. It allows you to stream from external hard drives that are like permanently wired that have DLNA support, so you can just stream anything off of it. Like, I have like a 4 terabyte drive that I could use for like movies, games, everything.
Oh, that's
I
stuff.
copy
Okay,
stuff
yeah.
from my
No, I know
laptop to my
what you mean.
PS3 using DLNA.
That's what I was. I need things to get that shit, so
That
I
too.
can fucking finally have space for goddamn games. Stop deleting everything every 5 fucking minutes.
You can just drag and paste it.
I
No
have to
need to
keep
copy.
deleting. I keep deleting my capture gallery because I keep hitting the max.
Well, maybe
Yet
you should
the
delete
guy
the
only has
Destiny
3.
beta and alpha.
Hey, let's not
I
forget that he
deleted
only
the
has
alpha
3
to fit
videos
the
uploaded
beta.
on this channel.
Shut up. I deleted the alpha for coming. 2 more coming soon. Listen, I deleted the alpha for the beta, and now I'm gonna delete the beta. Shut up. Now I'm gonna delete the beta when the full game comes out.
Alright then.
Why?
Jesus.
I don't care.
So now let's get on.
Why? I'm a sentimental kind of guy.
But wait, can I just make one more
Yeah.
comment before we go about?
No, because it's
No,
gonna
yeah,
be.
what do you guys
anybody
think
else?
about that Microsoft conference as a whole?
They showed so many more kid-oriented games.
Really? You think so?
Like,
I mean,
I think so. I forgot what they were called, but there were a lot of like childish-looking games. They showed a bunch of blockbusters, and then they showed a lot of indie, childish-looking games.
that was
Is
just
that
Sony.
such a bad plan though? Like, after
Wait, are you
It's
talking
not.
about Sony
I
right now?
completely agree with you. It's not a bad thing at all, but it just came to me as a shock.
Wait, are we talking about Sony or Microsoft right now?
I don't know
'Cause,
why.
like-
I don't know. I just didn't expect it, you know?
think back to
Are we
like the
talking about
PS4's
Sony or
marketing
Microsoft?
about how nostalgia-based it was.
That's true.
They're just guaranteeing a future market with child games.
That's true, but I didn't expect
PS2
a
was
big
marketed,
majority
like,
of their
almost
conference to
entirely
be
female.
indie kid friendly. You know what I mean? Like
Dude, the
I'll talk
PlayStation 2 is
I'll talk
so
about that when we
adult,
start
dude.
on Sony one. One thing is Xbox One conference music. I'm sorry, but the music they picked was a lot fucking better than
Oh
Sony.
my god, Sony's music was absolute. Oh my god.
It was pretty bad. It was pretty freaking bad. Like, oh, so, please help me welcome this guy from the studio. Like fucking 70s porno music played. Like, what the fuck?
Maybe he's a 70s porn star. You never know.
He
had the
used to be
mustache
called the
for it.
mustache.
Yeah, he had the mustache. Hey, man, just because he's porn stash from Orange is the New Black.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
All I think it was a really good conference, and there's only one thing that I could disagree with.
Definitely.
They said the word games so much. Oh my god, I was getting sick of that word.
They're
Games?
really trying to push for games because they kept fucking it up. When at their press conference, everyone was so mad because they showed almost no games. Now they're just trying to hop on everybody's dick.
Or just
With the
changing
whole-
their
No,
strategy
we do
to what the
have-
market
we do have-
is demanding.
What pissed me off was like they're all cocky. Like, sorry. No, I was just gonna say what pissed me off was like, oh, we're gonna be using the word exclusive a lot today. Like, you didn't use it as much as. I mean, you know, calm down. Don't toot your own horn that much. Let the fans do it for you.
Alright, so let's get on to something. The first thing I want to talk about is Little Big Planet 3 coming to PS4 and PS3 on November 18th. I can't wait. What do you guys think about
Once
this?
again,
Oh, it's gonna be
really
so
want
much
to do it.
fun.
I'm getting it.
Oh man, bye RJ.
Am I again the only one not excited for a childish game?
It's
like
not a
Little Big Planet?
childish game,
Childish,
dude. There was a freaking thing in like PS3 where you hunted and murdered the other people. Well, fuck, that's about as not childish as it's not gonna get, you know?
I played Little Big Planet 2 for about 20 minutes, and then I sat and I pondered to myself for a little bit, and I wondered, what is going wrong with my life that I'm sitting here playing such a stupid game?
Well,
What was
probably the
wrong
fact
with
that
your
you
life
didn't
was the
enjoy
fact
it.
that exactly the fact that you stopped playing it.
Yeah.
I deleted it off
Like-
my system.
There's going to be so much
No,
content.
Alright,
yeah.
so
Maybe
okay,
20
so
minutes.
clearly RJ is not gonna be in this conversation. Anyone want to add
There's gonna
on?
be
Talk
so
about
much
Little Big
content
Planet 3?
in this game because you're getting
Yeah.
all the created levels from Little Big Planet 1 and Little Big Planet 2. Like,
No,
think it's a-
seriously?
a great move.
Damn.
A great move for all the people that changed
Straight-
consoles.
Yep.
Straight up,
All the
dude.
people who came from 360 just get 1, 2, and 3 for the price of one game.
Straight up. That's
That's
great.
me.
You know what I kinda don't like?
What?
The new characters they're adding.
I don't like them either.
They're not
Oh, yeah.
they're not what I
They're
thought
not
they'd
that
be.
way.
Bird brain, whatever the fuck, and
It's not that they're just not.
Batgirl
Yeah, like the
big ball.
choices that they picked.
Come on.
The choices they picked, like, were a little bit far-fetched. Everyone's gonna, like, if they make you pick a character if you play with friends, everyone's gonna fight over Sackboy,
Yeah.
clearly.
Like, I hope.
So
I wouldn't. I'd go for the
you can
flying character.
mix and match
I'd go
them.
flying character or Mr. Big Mini.
I mean, if they let me peck other people if I was the bird, I'd fuck with everyone. I'd get you out. Personally, I'd kill everyone.
So let's also hit on this before we get to the next game, that there are currently 10 million PlayStation 4s that have been sold. It's been less than 9 months.
I saw that and I was just like, what the fuck?
I thought that
man?
number was kind of low. How many
Really?
units sold
You
was
kidding me?
Dude,
PlayStation
this
2
thing is
lifetime?
on track to
For a
be on the
system that
same as the
costed
PS2 right
$400?
Hold on, Quentin. How much was PS2 lifetime?
PS2 lifetime, I'm not 100% sure, but the PS4 is on track. It's like
Where
right
was its
here on
record
track.
break? Like where
Dude.
was the point where it like broke the record at least? Do you remember that?
It
PlayStation has sold 155 million units.
Alright, it had, I think they said 9-year development, production cycle.
And that was as of 2012 that they sold 155
Well,
million.
they stopped making PS2s now.
yeah, they just stopped making them last year.
Exactly
That's
what I'm
ridiculous.
saying, though. They stopped making them, so it's not going to get bigger.
It is gonna be.
Okay.
We're talking about consoles sold, not made.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
They
but
can only
I
make
mean,
so
I wouldn't
many.
really.
But
I
RJ, you
wouldn't
gotta
really
understand the
stop.
fact that this thing, this $400 thing, has sold more than it's been out. Xbox can't say the same. Xbox, how many have they sold? Like 5 million now?
Yeah, they're sitting around 5.
I don't even know. That's terrible.
Mario Peace
For
off.
9 months
How many
time,
of us sold?
Around 5 million.
That's not
5
terrible.
million.
It's still good.
That's still
compared to
yeah,
the
it's still
PS4?
really good. Like, the Xbox
compared to the PS4, they can suck my asshole. I don't care.
The Xbox One's still the
Alright,
second
don't you mean
fastest selling
diddle your
console of all
butthole?
time.
Exactly.
You know, I give them respect. Not a bad system, just, not mine.
It's not.
Great though, 10 million sales, man. Sony is fucking kicking ass.
Alright, so let's talk about From Software's new game, Bloodborne. It's coming out within the next 6 months. So what do you guys think about this game? 'Cause I'm not that hype about it, actually.
It's-
but
RJ, you wanna go ahead?
Okay, so I knew from E3 that I wanted that game. Then, when I saw the Gamescom trailer, I knew I was buying that game. Day
Gameplay,
one.
not trailer.
If not a pre-order. I might even pre-order it, and I don't even know if it has multiplayer, which it probably doesn't at this point. And you guys know I don't buy games without
knowing it's a
multiplayer.
From Software game, I'm not expecting it to have multiplayer.
Yeah.
Are
You guys know I don't
RJ?
buy no multiplayer games, so now I'm gonna pass it to Ender.
Anyone that's played Dark Souls 1, 2, or Demon Souls is gonna like this game. There's no doubt about it. It looks like it's gonna be, like the play style is gonna feel almost identical to that franchise of games. If I'm expecting a multiplayer, if they do what they could have a good multiplayer if they don't try and do what that franchise of games did, the Demons and Dark Souls. If they don't fuck up, they could have a really fun maybe two people co-op. That would be a great idea for that kind of game. But RJ, have you ever played any of the Souls games?
I have not, but I have seen gameplay, and it looks fun.
If you
but I
think
just
you're
didn't
gonna
have
like
money to
Bloodborne
buy it.
a lot, you really should pick up any one of those games for your PS3. You want the hardest one, get Demon Souls. You want the easiest one, get Dark Souls 2. You will love them if you think you're gonna love Bloodborne that much. I can guarantee you that.
You know, thinking about Bloodborne right now just brought up a good point in my mind. Sony, this press conference, they balanced a lot of horror with a lot of lighthearted, like little kid nostalgia.
No, in my opinion, they didn't. I think Sony went super mature on this.
I don't think so.
What surprised
No,
me?
listen, because they had a lot of, what was that thing called? Tearaway. They had little.
That was the one game they showed that was super kiddie. That was the one game.
They had all these indie games and whatnot that they were just throwing in, and a lot of them were on the more lighthearted side.
No, they weren't. Here's what I think.
No. But then the big titles they were bringing in were like super creepy and fucked up. Like Bloodborne, they had, I don't remember the name of it, but it was like it looked like a horror movie in game form, which is
Until
awesome.
Dawn. Until Dawn.
It's like a teen.
But no, here's what I think. Here's what I think. I think that's exactly.
They brought the creepy this one. They brought the creepy, and then the meh. And
Garden, what you're saying, that's exactly what Xbox did. They had a bunch of kiddie shit, and then they're blockbusters. What I think Sony did was
saying that they were balancing lighthearted.
No, in my opinion, Sony went super mature on this one. Sony, here's what came to mind. They showed what those little kid indie games look like. They did not talk about them. The only time we saw those was when they did the super cheesy opening and they showed the people playing them. They didn't spend any time talking about them. The only, I guess, kid-orientated one, if you want to say that, was Tearaway. Even that fucking Tomorrow's Child game, I saw it, I'm like, oh, this looks really childish. That shit went mature as fuck. Its whole killing and everything.
Tomorrow Children.
In my opinion, the Sony conference went straight up like
the Tomorrow
very
Children
mature.
Looked so stupid at first. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? Coming back with bang. This game looks retarded.
I think
the
it's
second
gonna
I
look.
saw gameplay, the second I saw that creepy, weird, red-faced, like red-lighted-faced guy with the big-ass nose, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
The story, I feel like that game is gonna have a fucking awesome story. That's what I'm hoping for.
I feel like that big-nosed, creepy guy, I think the point they were going for was that they're inside that guy's head or some shit like that.
We'll see.
Anywho, back to Bloodborne.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a huge fan of the gore.
Definitely a huge fan of the gore. My... Oh yeah, dude. My favorite
gore. And
they showed the shit out of the gore best in E3's trailer. That's when I knew that was gonna be good.
Can I like change my sentence? Maybe. And like when when he like modified that one like axe thing into the goddamn scythe, that looked
oh my
sick.
God.
On
the
the
fly?
Taking the parts off his back on the fly and making it into the scythe, it just looks so cool.
Oh, no pun.
So you dudes are getting it?
I'm getting it.
I'll
Regardless
try
of
it.
multiplayer.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to see more gameplay, but
It looks fun, but that's not my thing. I'm not interested.
I can imagine fucking Quentin like killing something in a gory way. He's oh shoot, because Quentin doesn't swear. Oh gee willik.
no, shimmity trickers, that was gory.
Oh shit. Alright, let's go on to the next game.
So let's talk. We just kind of touched on the Tomorrow Children. Anyone else have anything to say about that? Coming from Q Games, the people known for the Pixel Junk series, I think it's gonna be okay.
Surprisingly, I saw those guys. I wanted to yell. I'm like, "Fuck you and your 10 Pixel Junk games!" Like, there's so many of them, but that's different. I like it. When he said 3D game, I'm like, "Oh look, a 3D Pixel Junk." That's what I was expecting.
That's what I was thinking too. So let's move on to.
I thought Pixel Junk was already in 3D, but apparently I'm blind.
Let's move on to Volume from the creator of Thomas Was Alone. I actually don't know much about Thomas Was Alone, but it's supposed to be an old school stealth near future retelling of the Robin Hood story, and it's coming out in 2015 for PS4 and PS Vita. What do you guys think about this?
It looks pretty cool. Honestly,
Yeah.
I like how it's dark, but it's vibrant at the same time. That's what I like. I like the colors, and I like the art style, and it still manages to look pretty, to me.
Alright, so I thought the story is gonna be good. Like the talking they were having throughout the trailer got me interested in the story of it. But just the way it looked with like the weird flashlights and the awkward
Flashlights
coloring.
was because you out. That's
Build
where
and
they're looking.
destroy the world or whatever. No, yeah, but like the build and destroy the world, and it was weird, like just colored triangles building all around you. It's just like the graphics didn't please me. Not even the graphics, just the way they designed the game to look just didn't.
I like the art style.
Remember,
Yeah.
near future,
Fun.
RJ. Any game that's had like future, in some cases, has had like some fucking crazy triangular looking
Yeah, but
buildings.
that wasn't future. That was more like just block based looking, but not block.
Because a lot of games that have been in the future have looked like that. They've had some crazy looking triangular fucking structures.
No,
lot of games have
no.
done
I mean, all the people and the buildings were made out
The
of little
people were
triangles.
fucking robots. What the fuck are you gonna expect from robots?
Those were
Those
robots. I
people-
thought they were just really
those pe-
ugly character models.
Are you?
You gotta remember,
what?
I'm blind and I watched it on my phone.
Why would you watch it on your phone?
Actually, I
You're
watched
fucking-
most of it on my phone too, because Twitch was also.
I watched it all on my PS4 when I got home. Jeez.
I can't
Oh,
remember was like
you watched
about
it
You know
to
what?
stop.
You know what? I like how it's a stealth game. Stealth looks good. I like the stealth idea.
Alright, so.
But
Yeah, what?
I was gonna say the voice acting sounded like the team did it itself.
Yeah, I noticed that. I
It
thought
did.
that
It
too.
sounded. One of the guys, I don't know
Oh,
if it was
shit.
Robin Hood or the other guy. They sounded. Quit and mute him real quick. Sounded exactly like the guy who was like talking about the game in the conference. Kevin Lee. Or Kevin Lee himself
Kevin,
was doing it.
we'll be talking to you in a bit. We're doing a podcast. Sorry for the interruption, people. Or do that. You know what? I think they should have gotten a little bit better voice acting. The two guys in the beginning, they sounded okay, but the emotion
I swear to
wasn't
God,
there for
I don't
me.
know if it was Robin
I
or the
think
guy
it was
talking
touched
about
up
Robin.
later on in the development.
Exactly.
It
Yeah, yeah,
sounded
you're right.
exactly like the guy who was
That's
presenting
what I
the
said.
game.
It would sound like it was done by the team, and that was one of the guys. But Quinton, Thomas Was Alone, cute, fun, platforming, puzzly game. Try it.
Alright,
Try
I'll
it.
check it out then.
Story's good. Story's good. It's funny.
Alright, so I was gonna move on to Hollow Point, a new game from Paradox Interactive, but I got some breaking news here, and I think this is gonna make Beast Gaming pretty happy. So I received an update from Mojang on Minecraft for PlayStation 4, and
Oh,
they have just tweeted,
dude!
and
No.
I quote, "We've handed
Game's
Minecraft
done.
PlayStation 4 Edition over to Sony for final testing." And apparently, there's going to be a bunch of Sony-specific DLC coming soon after release. And
Yes.
much like Grand Theft Auto 5 is doing it with Grand Theft Auto Online, you can now transfer your Minecraft saves from PS3 and Xbox 360 to the PlayStation 4 version of Minecraft.
Oh, go Mojang!
I love it!
Don't care about that
Not to
game.
mention, if you have
Moving
the
on.
game on PS3 already, it would only take you $5 to upgrade to the PS4 version.
You have to pay for Minecraft?
Yeah.
Dude,
It's a fucking full game. It has a story,
That's
RJ.
awesome.
We've been over this. Minecraft
Right,
has its
downloaded
own
that
full,
on my
complete
computer.
story.
when is it coming on PS4 again? What was the
No
date?
idea on the date. Not even a vague.
No release
not
date,
even
but
like-
should be this month or next
Soon.
month.
It should be soon. Cause
Yeah,
That's sick. Okay, I'm sick.
we're all
Alright,
gonna
I'm-
beat the
that's
game
awesome.
together, basically. That's what's gonna happen.
Minecraft Let's
We're gonna
Play
actually try to
coming
beat
Do
soon.
it.
You know what? Oh, they need. I don't know if anyone's played PC version. If they don't have hardcore mode here, I'm not getting it. I'm
Come
not getting
on.
it. I'm not.
You
I
gotta be
can't. I was
kidding.
pissed off that the 360 mode never came out with hardcore mode. I wanted hardcore mode. I wanted a mode where if I fucked up and died, I had to start all over.
well, then get DayZ.
That was the next game I was gonna bring up.
Thought
So
you
DayZ
shut
is
the
coming
fuck
to
up.
PS4.
Transition.
Oh my goodness,
Woo, DayZ!
dude! I know
yeah,
actually
I'm
going
excited.
about this
but I'm
first.
actually excited because white boy streams are fun.
Good reason. I'm actually excited to play because I like the Survivor genre thing. The whole
Dude, I played it
Denver
on
said,
one of
if
my
you fuck
friends'
up,
computers.
you have to start over again.
Exactly. And
That
Yeah,
game,
really good.
oh my, it's so fun. I mean, I don't know if you dudes played it before, but I played on my friend's computer, and it is, oh,
I swear I'm gonna make the most ridiculous fucking
I was
background
about
story
to
for my
buy it,
character.
and I did not.
I've seen the funnest montages of DayZ. Just walking around in nothing but underwear, making creepy noises like, yes, the neck twister.
What?
If you
Cool.
guys play with me, don't be alarmed if I am a Russian sex slave who escaped out of my my captor's basement.
What will your character name be
Well,
then?
then.
That's
I thought you were Bombshell
that's gonna be my
Bosnian.
backstory.
Bosnian Bombshell 97.
Oh yeah, I was kidnapped in the middle of one of my Pornhub live shows.
Check them out, guys. Bosnian Bombshell 97 on Pornhub.
Oh man,
Oh god.
DayZ is gonna be fun though. It's gonna be great.
awesome.
If it doesn't have any glitches or bugs.
Yo, I'm still thinking about the Minecraft thing
They'll
right
iron
now.
it out.
I know, man. Minecraft is just like in my brain.
That's like,
but
oh,
if no one has anything else to add on DayZ, transition.
So, what do you guys think of Ninja Theory's new game, which has a title that I am not gonna say for half of the title? I think, has Blade in the second half of it. Come on. Okay, you gonna do this to me? Okay.
Fuck, shit, damn, piss.
H. It starts with an H.
Yeah,
What word?
Shipblade. Shipblade sounds like a game I'd play. Sounds like a game I'd be in. Sounds like a game I'd be in.
wait, what game?
Starts with an H. Second half is a Blade.
Blade hole?
There
Hellblade?
you go.
Hell?
There you go.
Hellblade.
You can't say hell?
Don't want to
What the
say
hell?
it. I can
You
say
could have
what
said,
I
you could have
want.
said
I
H-E.
choose not to say
You
it.
could have said, didn't they teach you in school, say H-E double hockey stick.
God.
Duh. Poke knows best about that double hockey stick part.
What's
Yeah.
that supposed to mean?
Speaking of
I'm
which,
Canadian.
there's a
That
new
was the-
indie
that was
game
the
called
joke. That was
Snow
the joke.
coming to the PlayStation 4.
Yeah,
I will get that.
gonna get
That will be my natural environment. I mean, I'm a fan of all the indies, even though RJ, I know, hates them.
So I think
Okay, capital H, capital A, capital T, capital E.
Indies isn't...
So did we just transition from Hellblade that quickly?
No,
I
Yeah.
want to see this
We
game.
can go to hell,
I
though.
really do, because Ninja Theory.
I want to keep talking about it because that game looked like, what the hell is going on? That bitch did some crazy ass
It's a
ritual,
Ninja Theory game.
and then-
like, that's the thing that has me most excited.
right?
Heavenly Sword,
And then
DMC, and Slave. Like, these guys have some good games.
Oh,
behind them.
DMC. Hell yeah, bruh. Because the new reboot for DMC was great. They better have not fucking stopped developing it, and it better be for this gen, or I'm gonna cause a
And it's
bitch
coming
fit.
first to PS4.
But Hellblade looks cool. Looks great.
Now,
Looks
there's
tweaky.
something weird that they're actually doing with this game. They're sort of trying to make their own tier of development. They're calling it, this is their first AAA indie game, or indie AAA game. So I'm assuming that it's fully funded internally, but it has the sort of stature and quality of what we would normally think of as a AAA release. What do you think about that?
That would be nice. I'm expecting that if they don't make a lot of money off it, they could lose. It's gonna be a big loss in profit. That's what I think. But it's, I mean, it's never been. What is it? It's never been done before, right?
Not that I know of.
It,
Some
we
of
have
refresh
no-
my
we
memory.
have no
What the
clue
hell
what
did that
happened.
game look like again?
the chick doing like the fucking ritual on the dead body, and then like everything hit the fucking fan, everything got red and dark, and a monster was behind her, and she was like,
Oh, yeah,
And the kill.
that one. I was
Yeah, the
thinking
one
of
that
the
looked
weird
pretty
one
fucking
with,
cool.
like, I was thinking of the one that looked like a platformer with like little flying robots. Yeah, no, that one.
Why do you have a problem with platformers?
No, I was thinking of the platformer with weird robots.
Like, platformers started the gaming fucking industry.
Not true, Pong.
Pong all day.
I mean,
bitch.
you know what? Super Mario for life.
It's funny you should say that. I'm wearing boxes right now with Yoshi on them. Yoshi on one side, Mario
Anyway,
on
what
the
do you
other
guys
side.
think of Tequila Works' new game, Rhyme? I think it's the game that kind of looked like, the art style really reminded me of Wind Waker.
Yeah, Ryan does look like one like this.
Connor is a kid without his family. I liked it. It looked pretty for a cartoony game. Looked really
I want to
pretty.
see more of it.
Looks fun.
I want to see that game, actually. I'm really kind of excited.
I want to know what the fuck the story is, because apparently that kid's fucking, like, balls with 2 fucking feet. He's controlling day and night. I wish my balls had 2 extra feet. I'd walk off 4 legs. Actually, 6. But the story's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
That's what I'm curious about.
Now, Sony's known to sort of.
Wait a
show
minute.
off, what?
I feel so retarded. I just remembered this part. I feel like it's based off Pompeii or some shit. Some bad thing happened. You see in the trailer, like whatever the fuck you want to call it, there were ashes of people.
I can't recall right now.
Some bad shit happened. Some bad shit happened. Immediately I thought of Pompeii. I don't know why, but sorry, just for the people who've seen it to think about their own theories. But
That's
continue.
interesting. So,
Bear in mind.
Sony's known to really kind of show off some weird games. They don't show off a lot of the big budget AAA sort of things at Gamescom. They tend to go a little bit on the weirder side, and I think something that was definitely on the weirder side was something I'm kind of excited about, but I'm kind of against. Tearaway is coming to the PlayStation 4. One, that guy from Media Molecule, did you see that beard? Good God.
That mustache though.
Yeah, and I'm thinking like, so Tearaway came
Speaking
out
of
last
weird, the
year,
old white
and it
guy
kinda
with
just
glasses
got
is creepy.
drowned by the whole PS4 launch. And as excited as I am to play Tearaway, it was a game that I was gonna buy on my Vita, and I was going to play it on my Vita. But now, what's the point? I can just buy it on my PS4 when it comes to PS4.
Looks weird, man. Looks weird.
You know, the weirdest part about that whole conference, the weirdest part about Sony's whole conference is that old white guy with glasses.
The guy the guy talking?
Yeah, what was
Why?
his thing? President or something? He
I liked him.
Creepy feeling, man.
Why?
He seemed like the kind of guy that's always got a hard candy in his pocket. Like
He seems like the
creepy
kind of guy
grandpa
that knows how to
stuff.
run a fucking business. That's what he seems like.
I think
Andrew
you should
House
give
seems
credit
like
to
the
that
kind of
thing,
guy that
Andrew
knows
House,
how to run a business. Yeah.
That dude, honestly,
He's the
for a
guy
guy,
who knows how
honestly
to
for
switch up.
a
He
guy
seems
that's
like
running
the
a
weird
company,
guy
motherfucker was.
who knows how to
I'm not
run
gay
it.
here or anything, but he was pretty attractive. I'm just gonna throw that out there. He looked good for a guy running a multi-billion-dollar fucking company. Like you'd expect a stressed out dude. He's just all chilled and laid back. Like he'd play pool with you, but he'd suck because he doesn't have time.
So, what do you guys think
No.
about Until Dawn? If you don't know much about the sort of history behind that game, it was originally shown about 2 years ago, and it was going to be a move-focused horror game. So now we've seen it, they relaunched it, and there's like absence of move, which hooray, thank you for that. And I think it's looking really good. It's like a teen sort of horror story, but in a game, and apparently your actions are going to really have this sort of manipulation of the story. And when he said that, or when they said that, I immediately thought of Heavy Rain. It was like anyone can die and everything. I'm like, oh, I gotta get this game.
Can I just let everyone know?
Listen, the reason I wanted that game so bad when I saw it was because it looked just like a horror movie, but game form, which is 10 times scarier, because when you're watching a horror movie, yeah, it's scary, but at the end of the day, it doesn't affect you because, like, you're just sitting there with your theories about what's going to happen.
Alright, motherfucker, before you go saying that type of shit, fucking horror movies make me fucking cry. Some horror movies are good as shit. Some of you don't fucking forget.
Alright, but
The one thing I want to know if you can do, if you control, is you can make the token black character not die.
Oh, dude, that would be like the most
Is that going to be
groundbreaking
allowed?
thing
Will that be allowed?
No, he dies no matter
The black
what.
guy must live.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm
what did you say?
protecting him at all costs.
I'm gonna fucking sacrifice everyone else for the black guy.
The token black guy needs to die because token name is just stupid.
Oh.
Okay,
Bang, bang.
Oh, I really wanna, dude. They should let us name our
Bang
character.
bang
Name him
bang,
Eric
that doesn't
Thompson.
make much sense at
I
all.
know.
I'll
Because
name
your
him Eric
tokenism is
Thompson.
what?
Alright, shut up,
got
Jimmy
the joke, it was
the
just dumb.
It's a dumb joke, though.
Okay, Mr. Jimadum Tapu. What the fuck
Jimmy
your
the-
name
yeah,
means?
When I'm just a token black guy, I'm supposed to say shit like, damn, shit, and that is
Don't make me
what?
get Black Jesus on your ass.
Hey,
Let's move on to the
Alright,
next
fuck
game,
you,
guys.
but I still love your
Alright,
ass
yeah.
by default.
Let's go ahead.
Alright, so next I want to talk about this upcoming system software update 2.0. What do you guys think of this?
Nah.
It's about time you can upload
am
straight to
excited.
YouTube. Just saying.
Beyond
I don't even
excited
care
for
about
that.
that. I don't even
Beyond-
care about that.
I care about that because I don't have any other
Okay,
recording
I do care about
method.
that, but
And you better
SharePlay,
fucking better care about
SharePlay is way more
Yeah,
interesting to me.
SharePlay, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God.
SharePlay's gonna be the shit.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
SharePlay was
Wait a minute.
announced- Hold on. SharePlay was announced on the
Does this mean
reveal
we
of
can play
PlayStation
fucking
4.
Towerfall together?
It was first shown.
They're finally
back in
put. It's been
February of
almost
exactly.
a year,
Towerfall
and they're
together?
finally. Yeah, and they're finally adding it onto the system.
They never said it was
almost
gonna
a
be
year
Who cares
later.
what the finally do? That shit is crazy.
You realize how hard that shit is to probably make? You ungrateful piece of shit.
Exactly.
Does Xbox have SharePlay? No. So be happy you're getting it at all.
It might if they continue the copy trend.
They're not copying. You know how much I
Wait,
get mad when you
so
say
SharePlay
anything
was
copies.
SharePlay
It's gonna be great. I'm just curious.
SharePlay
Like,
was
if,
a thing. Doesn't matter.
Only
Dude,
one of you
if
has
it's
to own
like-
the game, right? Or some shit like that.
oh yeah. It's like having another person on the couch, but across the world. So does that fucking mean I can play Towerfall with people now?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
Nah.
yeah.
You guys are gonna get wrecked.
Yeah, okay.
Dude.
But here's a big question: is it more than just two people?
I imagine
I don't think it's gonna
Probably not.
so.
Probably
Why would it not be?
It's
Too-
probably not.
be too much of a
I
lot
think
of
it's not
money.
I don't know.
Well,
Because it just says like
I
a
think it'd be
friend
better if it
can
was 4.
play with you. So
Maybe
They
I
haven't
want.
said no, they haven't said
Maybe I
yes,
have
so.
friends. Plural.
Or you
Sony,
can
get on
pass
that
the
shit.
controller too. That's another thing they said. Pass the controller. So like if you're stuck on a level, have somebody else take control of your game completely and beat the level for you.
That's just no fun.
Well,
Oh, you
fuck
could play
you.
Towerfall together. What the heck?
yeah.
Yeah, bruh.
Yep.
Wait, does this
Holy
finally
crap.
mean one of you guys will play Nat co-op with me?
No.
Oh,
Sure.
absolutely.
I'm
No.
down.
All right, cool.
No.
Anything co-op is better. Let's be honest.
I've never even played Nat. I don't even know what the hell it looks
Exactly. It doesn't matter. Like co-op is always fun. Like even
Exactly.
if the
I'll-
game's bad, you can just
I'll
mess around.
fucking play. I'll play Pong co-op. It'll still be fun.
Yeah.
I really like
Like,
the
I mean,
fact that
Pong is really like.
the person that you're sharing with doesn't have to own that game.
That is an interesting
That's what
feature.
makes me
Game
wonder
sharing.
how the fuck that even works.
How's that even gonna work though?
It's like I feel like it probably has something to do with the PlayStation
Cloud.
Now servers.
Yeah.
I feel.
Well, no matter we shouldn't give two flying shits
Because
about
it's not
how
a-
it works. We should just care
Yeah, I don't
if it
care.
works
Yeah.
effectively.
True.
I imagine it will. I imagine they're not gonna.
I
release
imagine
a
you have
product
to
like
have-
Anybody
I-
think you're gonna have to pay for it?
No.
Kind of like PlayStation Now?
No.
Or yeah.
Probably
It's just
not.
they said
Hopefully not.
Well-
you just need to have PlayStation Plus in order to use the feature.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right,
You
you're
are
right.
Okay.
technically paying for it.
Did they announce when the update is coming out?
Later
Fall.
this year, like fall.
They're not.
Jake,
Quentin told me.
Couldn't answer that question for you like 20 minutes ago, dude.
Motherfucker, it was like
Or
3
not
years
20
ago.
minutes, like 2 hours ago.
Alright, so
So
cool ass update.
let's move
What's next?
to what is considered the most pre-ordered new IP in history, Destiny. What did you guys think of that
Destiny.
multiplayer
Oh.
I
trailer
don't
for
want to
one?
talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Dude, I've never seen Destiny be so, like, we played it and I still didn't feel like it was as fast-paced as the trailer looked.
That's because half the stuff in the trailer was in the beta.
And it was because they were playing different game modes on different maps. We had kind of
That too.
poopy maps, hashtag the moon.
Oh, the moon. I feel the moon will be bad once the Enforcer is only the
I
one.
liked the moon after all the vehicles were destroyed.
Yeah, because the moon was not a bad map. It was like a fun far range map. It was like, you know.
I do like all the game modes they have though. That's pretty pretty nifty. And vehicle only game
that is a
mode,
good thing.
also very nifty.
I didn't like that the only little description were the ones that we already had in the
What do you
alpha
mean?
and beta.
No.
What do you mean?
If you
They don't want to
scrolled
show.
over anyone, if you scrolled over any one of those game types in the beta, it would give you the same description they gave you in the multiplayer trailer.
Okay, fine. Team Deathmatch. Let me write you a whole
Deathmatch is
Bible
Clash.
about what the fuck this game mode is. Like, do you really need anything other than kill each
Clash
other?
is
Like,
team deathmatch,
No, but
Rumble
like
is
some of them.
I
some of them
know, but
No, but
RJ's
some of
complaining
them-
about the little description. Who cares about
because
the description?
some of their descriptions were very vague. Like, there was 3 that I could have taken as either a
Are you
first or
kidding
a
me?
free-for-all.
Are you kidding me?
There were 3
Who
game
cares?
modes that
Is
were
the
so
point.
vague, I couldn't
Why
tell if it was
are
like a
you nitpicking this little thing?
I'd never had a problem with any of
Because
the
I'm very
descriptions.
critical of Destiny right now. I'm kind of annoyed.
No, you're not.
Because
you're
of
the biggest fanboy of
descriptions?
Destiny I've ever had.
Jeez,
I've
you
ever
prima
heard.
Kind of
donna.
annoyed after the beta. It was kind of disappointing.
I don't give a fuck if the game said
You think the beta
description
was
was 1,
disappointing?
2, 3, 4.
It was the same shit, but with a little bit added on.
Why? Okay, so you think the beta was a disappointment because the alpha was too good, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
You're ungrateful. You are so ungrateful.
Pretty much. I don't have to be grateful. Destiny's not my
Are you
mother.
kidding me? You don't have to be
Destiny's not my
grateful.
mother.
Go get an Xbox One and get shit for Destiny then when you first buy it. Go. Get out of here. Shoo. Go be a butthurt fan.
Make me fadiddle your butthole, bro.
Remember, we've been over this. You're not exclusive enough to do that.
So, what do you guys think of
Alright.
the Order
I
1886?
thumbs up on Pornhub and everything.
Coming out
I
February
don't know
20th.
nothing about. I don't know anything.
I'm
all you guys.
still buying it after that E3 trailer.
Nikola
At
Tesla,
Gamescom,
though. Tesla.
Oh, Tesla's in it? Okay, yeah.
I don't think you'll be able to play as him,
that's
but
the
he's,
second
That I know.
he's in the story. Like, he's an integral part of the story.
That's okay. That's
Oh,
very awesome.
Tesla,
Very cool.
You mean the guy who's better than fucking... What the fuck was that?
You don't even know who the
dude's name?
guy is.
I
Wow.
can't even remember his name. He's Edison.
Yes, you idiot.
Edison, the rip-off artist.
Thomas
He
Lincoln.
also made Edison shock an elephant to death. Fun fact.
He made what?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
You really didn't.
Tesla made Edison shock an elephant to death?
Yes, because he was trying to prove that AC current was dangerous.
Let's go kill an innocent elephant that had a family at home.
Exactly, to prove that
Fuck
AC
him.
is
We're
dangerous.
humans.
That's
We can do it. Who gives a shit?
That's exactly what happened.
I can't wait to
Yeah,
play the Order.
okay.
It still looks really, really good, and
Yeah.
hey, I don't even have to
And
see
those
any more
werewolves,
gameplay of it
though.
at all.
Oh. Those lichens or werewolves or whatever they're called.
know.
You guys
Oh
make
my
it sound interesting.
God.
I haven't seen anything.
They didn't have that in the fucking Gamescom thing this year, though, so what are you guys
There
talking
was
about?
a Nikola
It doesn't
Tesla
matter to
trailer.
me.
It wasn't during the actual press conference, but Sony released it at some point during the show. Like, while the show was going on, they released it on YouTube.
Still, it's a nice thing to talk about. It's the Order.
So, you know, you guys already know.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Wait, I was gonna bring something up about it. Heard it was pushed. Do you guys think it might be for a possible multiplayer?
It's in February.
No.
It's February 20th. They're giving it an actual day.
Yeah,
don't
but
think
like it was
so.
pushed
Yeah.
back to when it was supposed to come out.
Um,
I mean, I'm
I-
sure it's under a little bit of fire.
I doubt
for not
that's enough
having-
time for multiplayer to be made, but
I don't think it was pushed for multiplayer.
I mean, it's just a thought. I mean, it doesn't need to be a fucking competitive multiplayer. Even a co-op multiplayer might be
people
cool.
are really upset that
Yeah,
the
that's
game
always
doesn't have
easier to
multiplayer.
do.
So that's hard to pull off if you're not like designing the game with that in mind.
No, it's not. What about World at War? World at War was the same story with just jump in, jump out, co-op multiplayer.
Well, if
They
we
could have
want to
done.
be
They could do the same
half-assed
thing.
about it.
Well, it's not half-assed. I mean, because the order wasn't it like a guy and a chick on the cover or something? I don't know anything about the game. I'm just
Order
going off
is
of pictures
your
I've seen.
guy and then like a supporting cast.
There are 4 main
Okay,
characters.
exactly. Supporting cast could be another person. They're both main characters. Could be another person. You know, just a quick little extra co-op multiplayer edition. It'd be cool,
Yeah,
but
because
you
the
know.
story's centered around 4 people. And that's what a lot of people are upset about.
There you go.
because They are wanting 4
Yeah.
people. But I think the order was pushed back because I know specifically in the
Because
press.
it wasn't ready.
Yeah, in the press they were saying
Yeah.
that it wasn't ready. I know Colin Moriarty from IGN had a really
Yeah.
big article about that kind of blew up, talking about frame drops and some wrong things with gameplay and stuff. So I think that's why it was pushed back. But if they come out and say that it has
Even like
multiplayer, I will be surprised.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be very surprising, but it'd be a cool
Yeah.
thing.
It will be.
Moving
So
on.
I gotta talk about this because you guys know what my favorite game of the year so far is, and the fact that I get to play some more of that in a couple of weeks, I'm starting to hype up again, right? So Infamous First Light has these online somewhat online battle arenas. You're gonna battle through them through the story mode. So Augustine, the main villain, is training Fetch and Kurt and Kay to be a killer. So by the time you meet Fetch in the actual story, she's a killer, she was a sniper, and blah 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 blah. But these battle arenas are going to have worldwide leaderboards to see how well you do. So I'm gonna be addicted to these. And then if you still have your original copy of Infamous Second Son, not only will you be able to play as Fetch in these battle arenas, you'll also be able to play as Delsin.
Hashtag kind of sounds like public events.
I'm just really excited for this. And it will have a physical release
It
in
sounds
some
cool.
territories.
Here?
I don't know.
Because I mean, I don't
haven't
have
heard
Infamous
a US
Second
physical
Son.
release, but if it does have a US physical release, and Sony, I hope you're listening to this, I will buy
I'm
that
sure it
game
will.
twice.
I'm sure it will have a physical release in the US.
It'd be cool.
There is a
I'd
physical
be-
Some
release
territories
in
needs
so
the
I'm
US.
expecting one.
Hashtag come on USA.
US is
Hashtag
always
why do we
included when
all
they say some
hashtag
territories.
We
all
don't
the
need
time?
any more digital. Give us that physical.
So,
Why have we all been going hashtag crazy lately when none of us use Twitter? Except for Quentin
Hashtag
Compound.
shut
I
up,
really don't
RJ.
even use Twitter. I'm
I need to make
Yeah,
a Twitter for
I
my
just
friends.
realized
Saying
we all
hashtag anything makes it funnier.
Exactly.
hashtag
So, do you
Canadians
guys
are
want
good.
to talk about Housemarque's new game? The people
Come
that
at
made
me,
Resogun?
Canada.
The new game Alien Scum?
Oh
I
god, it
don't
looks
know
just like
Alien
Dead
anything about
Nation.
The title was...
They also they also here's the thing, they also made Dead Nation, and that game looked like a copy and paste of Dead Nation with alien skins.
Everything's a fucking
Everything looks
copy
like a
and
copy
paste
and
to
paste.
you.
Yeah.
It is exactly no.
RJ's gonna look at his grandma. You're a copy and paste of my mom.
It doesn't even make
No,
sense.
but
That's
listen,
the point.
listen,
God damn it.
But listen, though, like it's
stand by it.
exactly the same as what I'm saying, though. That's number one. Number two, even Dead Nation looks like a copy and paste of whatever the fuck that game mode was, Dead Ops Arcade or whatever from Black Ops
Dead
1.
Nation was
Oh my
Dead
God.
Nation was out before Dead Ops Arcade, bruh.
Fanboy returns.
Dead Nation was on PC. I hope you know that.
Black Ops
And
1
no,
2000.
dude,
Black
just
Ops
because
1
it was
did
a
everything
top-down
first, guys.
shooter does not make it a copy and paste. The games
Exactly.
look nothing alike.
Top-down shooters
Yeah,
have been
are you
done
talking
long
about-
before Black Ops 1, okay?
First off, though, Dead Nation and Alien Nation. First off, they even have Nation in the fucking title, both of them. Like, come on.
So,
Come on.
maybe they're trying to make
So?
a recognizable title.
True.
It
Yeah,
looks
every Halo-
so
every
good.
Halo game has the word Halo
in it. What's your
Exactly.
point?
What about Call of Duty? Call of Duty all has Call of Duty in it. That doesn't stop you
It
from
looks-
fanboying
look,
about Black Ops 1 every single time.
Black Ops 1 is Jesus. Shut up. Anyways, listen. Basically, it looks like a sequel to Dead Nation.
that a
To
bad
me.
thing?
Except, you know, a whole new, except, you know, a whole new story, new enemies, new weapons, new place, new, just about everything except the fact that it's a top-down fucking shooter.
Yep.
Your argument
Worm.
is sniper axe. Your argument's
Worm.
invalid.
Worm bait. Shut up.
What's the next thing before RJ throws another hissy fit
Alright,
about
so,
copy pasting?
Did you guys see that game Wild? The game looks
Oh,
really
yeah.
weird. It reminded me
Wild.
of Driver San Francisco, but with people and animals. I don't know.
Wild.
Oh yeah, I skipped over that, man. I thought that just no. That thing
I
was
can't-
really weird to me. I just skipped it.
You are way too quick to judge.
No, I gave it a full minute, and when it was still going on with fucking cavemen hiding with bone stuff. Look,
Oh, Wild
after a
looks
minute
cool as
when it was
fuck.
still going on. Well, it was still going with the whole cavemen and like fucking wolf packs and shit. I'm like, alright, this is getting repetitive. I skipped past it.
How the what? Alright, I'm not gonna yell because I don't want to
They
hurt
showed
anyone's
like
ears if they're
4
wearing
different
headphones.
wolf packs. They fucking showed like one guy versus like 4 different wolf packs in like 3 minutes, and then ooh,
You make
one of
me
the
wanna
wolves stands
fucking.
up.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna calm down. You can have. You know what? The fucking response that the crowd gave. People want that game.
Yeah.
People went crazy when that fucking video finished. I feel like people went just as crazy as
wouldn't know.
Halo. It was a lot of fucking screams and cheers for that really pretty, funny, interesting looking game. That giant chick, probably from fucking Futurama, Death by Snoo Snoo, the game looks really fucking cool. The game looks like it's gonna be awesome.
Alright, so
Yeah, I agree.
what do you guys think about Drive Club? We saw more of Drive Club.
Where's Jake, dude? I thought Jake was gonna do that.
Looks pretty. I mean,
When is it coming out?
October.
October.
October. Jake, where's your dude for Drive Club?
My dude for Draft. What?
he expected you to be a little bit more excited about Drive Club, but you can only be so excited about like 3 different racing games coming out in like span a few months from each other.
If it would have came out when it was supposed to come out,
At launch.
no, but yeah, but there's so many racing games, dude, and it's like
4 main racing games.
Which one can I pay attention to?
yeah, and they're
True.
like they're coming out so close to each other.
Only 2 for PS4.
1 for 360,
Man.
or
I
Xbox
only care
in
about
general.
Yeah, there's
'cause
Forza
I have
Horizon
nothing
2,
to do with
Project
Xbox
Cars, The
now.
Crew, and Drive Club.
See, I want to get Drive Club.
Not to mention Grid Autosport came out a couple of months ago. And Mario
What?
Kart 8 came out a couple months ago. It's been a huge
Hey,
year for
Jake,
racing.
how OP would it be? How OP would it be, Jake, if they had Aston Martins and
Oh,
They're probably
I think
going
they
to.
do.
There are
I'm pretty sure
Aston
there's
Martins
one.
and Drive
There-
Club.
yeah,
You
there
get
are.
pre-order bonus.
Well,
If you
well,
pre-order
we all
the
know
game,
what
you get a
Jake's gonna
V12.
be.
Yeah.
We
You
all
get a
know
Van
what
Damme
Jake's
12
gonna be
but you
driving
order it.
around.
Astons aren't the fastest cars in the world. They're pretty though.
Exactly.
They're very
V12
nice.
Vanquish.
In my
We
opinion,
all know what
prettiest.
Jake's gonna be driving for the
Exactly. You
rest of
get the
goddamn
V12
life.
Vanquish for pre-ordering Drive Club.
Yeah.
So
Have you guys played this new horror, what's the name of this horror little thing that they put out on PS4 today?
PC?
PT.
PC, yes.
Have you guys played
I haven't
this?
Jake,
played
don't
it yet.
talk about it. I'm gonna have a video up on my channel later about it. I'm waiting till after we're done with
You're not
the
going to be
podcast.
the
What
only
do you
one.
guys think
Hashtag
about
just saying. Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Don't talk about it. I don't want to be spoiled. Shut up.
We're talking about it.
It's a fucking podcast.
I have to mute myself.
There's
I don't
nothing
know.
that
You're
I even-
so lame.
like, has anyone
I-
finished it? Like, one.
No.
I haven't even
I
started
sat
it yet.
around
I don't
there
know
for, like,
jack
5
shit.
download.
minutes, and I had no idea what was going on. Like,
It looks very, very
it's,
trippy.
It's trippy. Yes, it's trippy, but it was like, I have no idea. I just got to a point and I'm just like, what? Like, what's going on here? Like, what happens now? But, I don't know. So, last, I'm gonna end this with a little talk on before I get your final thoughts on this first day of Gamescom as a whole, gotta get your thoughts on Hideo Kojima. So first, there is a new Silent Hill game coming to PS4. What do you guys think about that?
Never was a fan of Silent Hill.
They all
Nice.
sucked, the ones I
Gaming
played.
fan.
All of them sucked.
Moving on.
Oh, by the way, hashtag Konami used for copyright claiming my Metal Gear videos.
Speaking of Metal
Probably
Gear,
was an internet sheriff and probably not actually.
Oh yeah, we didn't even
Well,
talk about
whoever it
Metal
was,
Gear with
hashtag
those,
you suck.
with those fucking boxes with
dude.
swim.
Oh
bottles
my!
and
Metal
shit.
Gear Solid Phantom Pain boxes. I don't know if that's real.
It's so campy.
It is.
It's
I think
so
it's real.
campy.
It's
It was.
it
So,
can't be real.
seems-
I don't
it
think
seems
it's real
so
at all.
It's real. I'm telling you, it's real.
No.
So, wait, listen, it seems
Metal
so
Gear,
cheesy
the
that I
boxes.
couldn't help but think it was fake.
Metal Gear in the boxes though, like.
No, but
Hey,
Hey
man.
man, you know what? If
So
that doesn't piss
fake,
people off, keep it in. Doesn't piss me off, it cracked me up. I'm not gonna use it at all, but.
Man, that thing is just wow. Those boxes though.
And then the little
PS4
PS4
box.
handbag he puts on his head. That was fucking sweet.
So
it seems so cheesy. I was just like, what the fuck? This can't be real.
Does
You
real
think
quick,
everything is cheesy, bro.
does Phantom Pain have a release date?
no,
I don't think
No.
it's
so.
not a release season or a year.
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No quarter, no nothing.
Nothing. So just to
Wow.
round things
Probably
out,
gonna be
we also
2015.
got word that PlayStation Now is coming to Europe next year. And of course, we all live in North America, so we have access to
Very
PlayStation
cool, though.
Now.
Very cool.
I was gonna say the U.S., but Token, you know, you gotta screw it up, don't you? All the time, really?
Yeah.
Still North
So
America.
we've had
Still
access
North
to
Sorry
games now
guys,
for a
go
while.
carry on.
So that's all you guys in Europe. Good luck. Have fun with that. People in the UK, you're going to be first to get that. I think there's an open beta starting later this year. I'm not 100% sure on that. We also got a release date for the PlayStation TV. I do not remember that release date. It's in October, though, if I remember correctly, which I think is a terrible, terrible idea because you have all those games coming out in October. Like, really?
Yeah.
I want to buy a PlayStation TV, but now it's like it's in
Broke-tober.
October. No way. So, all in all, we're gonna go one by one. Who wants to start out here? Just what were your thoughts of this first day of Gamescom as a whole, and who do you think is in the quote-unquote lead right now? Like, who do you think had the better conference? Whoever wants to start.
I hate when people say who has the lead. I think both people had great conferences. I think they did what they needed to do. Like, there was nothing too mind-blowing besides the Tomb Raider thing. So, like, you know, some cool new games, some cool new trailers. Pretty happy.
Who's in the lead? Hashtag 10 to 5 million. Self-explanatory.
Okay, so yeah, PlayStation is definitely in the lead, but overall, I think Xbox had the better conference this year.
We'll just see if Halo makes that big of a difference.
I was gonna say Xbox was in the lead, but when I heard about the Minecraft thing, right now, I'm just saying.
Well, no,
Sony,
Sony's
you
in
didn't
the
put
lead, but I
Minecraft
think
out
they
soon,
had a
Xbox
better
beat you.
conference this year. It definitely had the better conference this year.
Who did?
Xbox.
Today.
Well,
Yeah, they both had their big
they-
exclusives.
They
like
both
Daisy,
okay. Xbox.
Daisy and Tomb Raider, like those are the two things.
Daisy's a huge thing I was excited for, so I'm going with PlayStation, guys.
You gotta understand, RJ, that Xbox was more talkative, as PS4 was more showcase. And that was very
I'm
obvious.
actually pulling with RJ on this one. I think Xbox had the stronger conference today. Just because,
Yeah,
I mean,
fucking
Sony just
fucking
lacked that
Sony would have had a
power.
good conference if they didn't get their fucking streams fucked
Oh,
up. IGN,
God,
Twitch,
dude, those streams were terrible.
everyone.
Hmm.
Sorry, watching a YouTube video buffering
Oh,
the rest of the video.
RJ and
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
more of a.
I like how my input was invalid till Quentin validated it, and then everyone's like, oh, nah, yeah.
Well,
I said no.
again,
I
my
still think
point
it was-
my point is they both had their own strong
yeah,
points.
definitely.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Like I didn't think anyone won.
what time are the streams
What?
tomorrow?
So, Yeah, we can
There's
go into
more?
it. So EA,
Oh, no,
I don't know if Ubisoft is having a stream. I don't know if they're having a press conference
cares?
this year, but EA is having a press conference at 4 a.m. Eastern. So I'm gonna be up for that. You guys have any predictions before we go?
Yeah, my prediction.
4
What the
a.m.
fuck is
Eastern,
up with
that's
that time?
I mean, it's
The
in
fuck?
they're in Europe. They're streaming from Europe, so
They're in Europe,
it's like
so
what 10
yeah.
a.m. their time.
Hashtag
so it's like
makes
4
sense.
a.m. ours or something like that.
So what?
1 a.m.
Quitting all night.
Where are they streaming? Yeah, I'm sure from Germany,
Yeah.
so makes sense.
No, I think it's at
Hashtag
1
makes
a.m. tonight.
Hmm?
sense. Hashtag might stay up for that.
I think it's at 1. No, wait.
No, it's at 4 a.m.
Sony. What's it?
So
Yeah, it's
Quentin
at
was
4 a.m.
calling on
That's
ours then?
PvP. Yeah. Okay.
Today,
Yeah. Okay.
Microsoft was
See,
at 8.
You're right.
the thing is though, Quentin, you, me, and Justin, we stay up till like 5 in the morning most of the time anyway, so that's no
Yeah,
big
I'm
deal
gonna
for
say
us.
100%.
All right,
So, any
is that
final,
the
any
wrap
final
up
words?
of the?
Or for me to Beast, you start.
Hashtag
Let
more.
me start. Let me
Oh,
start.
sorry.
I thought it was a cool, conference, and the DayZ stuff and all that shit. I'm sticking to my guns. I like PlayStation's conference today.
Alright.
So yeah.
Token?
I thought like E3 was pretty cool. Like I thought Sony definitely had better conference in E3, but here both of them had their strong points. Both of them had their weak points. Good all around. That's all I gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
Comments of a pothead, ladies
RJ?
and gentlemen. Moving on.
Wait. What did you say? Say comments
The
on the
comments
pothead?
of the podcast.
Oh,
No,
I
the
thought I said
pothead.
pothead.
I
he
said
did
pothead.
say that.
I said the comments from a pothead.
You piece of shit.
Well, yeah, but yeah.
You just kind of like you started out strong, and then your the whole point.
Well, I was
you're making,
reading
you kind
other
of
stuff.
dive into-
Sorry. I got distracted.
Hashtag unfocused.
RJ, final
Hashtag
thoughts?
priorities
Yeah,
aren't
you
straight.
lost focus.
Go ahead, RJ.
Final thoughts.
Sorry, I have a life and friends are texting me. God.
They had good conferences this year, but I felt they were kind of dry compared to like the past 2 years that we've gotten. So
You're
overall,
talking about E3 or like
for me,
you're
it
talking
was
about
more
Gamescom in
like
general?
E3 and Gamescom last year. Overall, it was kind of meh for me, and I hope all the viewers are ready because later on, numbers going over and fill their buttholes, and we're taking it over.
I just
you
heard
know?
buttholes.
Yeah, right. You
Because
broke
Quentin
up.
is here and he's PG rated. Remember?
All right.
Bro?
Sony, work on your music, please.
Dude, did you?
Um.
And they have a
What's
music
up?
label too. That's the part that saddens me about
Okay. Both were strong, both were good, both did what they wanted to do. I would really, really, really appreciate some more. If Ubisoft doesn't do it or whoever is making the game, I would really appreciate more Division news, Rainbow Six news. That's really all I want.
Yeah,
But
I'm sure they'll have some more.
yes, that's really all I'm looking for. I would have liked some. Those are two big titles, especially Rainbow Six coming back for how many years? I expected something from Gamescom from either one
Yeah.
of them.
We still have
but-
the
Well-
rest of the week, so.
True. That
There's
upset
a
me a
bunch
bit,
of game
but-
demos aren't listed
True.
yet.
When is the Division supposed to come out?
So
It's
next year.
Division? Yeah, next year.
next year, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
Same thing with
All
Rainbow
the
Six.
things we've seen about it. What's
this has been the
this?
first
What's
episode
your
of the
input,
Quad Game
Quentin?
Podcast.
No,
I gotta say, Sony,
Where's your?
work on your music. Sony, definitely
Okay,
work on your
thank
music because the song I was playing, I forgot what song it was. At the end of Sony's press conference, they were playing like the most inappropriate song ever. It was absolutely hilarious, and I just like face palmed. But like I said, I think,
Wait, what was it?
I don't remember what the name of the song was, but it was just like so inappropriate. It was pretty funny. But I think
70s porn music.
all in all, I think Microsoft had the better conference, but I mean, both had their ups, both had their downs. So this has been the first episode of the Quad Gang Podcast. If anybody, that is the song. Whatever song you're playing right there, that is the song. I don't know the name of it. Make sure you can't hear that in the audio.
Turn it
What's
up.
the name of that song?
Stop playing it!
What's the name of that song? Stop playing the song. What's
The
name of
song is
Drink!
It's a song called Take
I don't
Your
know
Shirt
what the name
Off
of the
and
song.
Showing Your Chest and whatever, drinking on
Yeah.
Isn't
Merlot.
that an LMFAO song?
What?
Or
Panties
T-Pain? Take your shirt
Take
off.
the panties off. It's called the panty drop.
Oh my god, that's not the actual
Oh,
name
God.
of the song. I'll put the name of the song down in the
And-
description. Don't forget to rate, comment, favorite,
Yeah.
and subscribe. And we will see you guys later. Peace.
Bye.
Peace.
Have a good time.